We live. Yes, I am so excited, everybody, because I've got this very talented, very beautiful young lady sitting right here next to me. She is the creator of so much. She has done so much. And when we come back, I'm going to tell you all about it. So just give me 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and put up this thing that I did for you. I want to make sure that I got it right. We got Erlina Gilford on here. Erlina D. Gilford, to be exact. I'm so excited, guys. Yay. Yes. I'm so excited. Let me tell you guys a little bit about her. She is an author. She is a playwright, a screenwriter. She's best known for Angry Tears. She's done so much. Too Real for You. The list goes on. We're going to go get all into that. I have brought up so many people who have been in her projects that she has written. It's crazy. And when they come up, they speak about her, smiles going in their faces, because this woman has blessed so many people, including myself, because I am, and I think I was in 2 of your projects right now. So I'm like really excited about that. So we're going to talk about all of
No,
that.
three. It was in 3.
Three. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness. Listen,
yeah.
guys, when I say that I'm excited and I feel blessed to even have this woman next to me, because when I'm on here, I mention quite a few people who, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to do some things. And Miss Erlina Gilford is one of the people. What's up, Harriet? Yes, Miss Erlina Gilford is one of the people. So we're going to start with her storyline, what motivates her in the projects that she does. Everything that she does is so captivating. It makes you laugh, and it brings a tear to your eye. It makes you mad. It makes you angry. And then it all has a message behind it. And so we're going to talk to Miss Gilford. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you? It is just such an honor to be on your platform. It's a blessing. I've been trying to get on, but other things prevented, to slow me down a little bit. But it's an honor to be on the DD Live.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know what? I keep saying it, and you guys are going to hear me say this throughout this whole interview, but the honor is really mine. It really is. Um, like, when we get into her story, you're going to understand why this woman is so beautiful, motivating, and powerful. And I say those things very generously because she really is. And so I want to start with a lot of your plays and a lot of the movies you do, they address mental health. They address uh
Well,
batter, yeah, and a lot of things like that. And I would like to ask, what is the motivation behind your message that you give out time and time in a lot of your projects?
the motivation was my own testimony. That was my motivation of the things that I have been through sexually, mentally, emotionally, domestic violence, death, suicide, suicidal attempts, illness, everything what I write, I've been through. I don't write anything that I have not experienced or have not been in someone presence to experience it with them. So everything I write, I always put in my thing, it's real talk.
Mm. Wow, wow. Like we said, I've been in 3 of the projects, and
Yeah.
I love the characters that you built for me. Uh, each one of
Mhm.
your movies, I love the way you present your message. Now, you didn't start off in movies. You started off in playwriting. Like, what came
Yeah.
first, movie or playwriting?
Well, I started off in speaking engagements.
Oh,
I was on the platform with Cheryl Brady. I did an Alabaster Box theme with Joyce Myers. So I traveled first in being an inspirational speaker. They say motivational speaker. I said inspirational because I like to inspire people. I can't motivate you only if you want to be motivated, but I will inspire you off of what I've been through. So I started off in that. And once I started off in speaking engagements. I've been writing ever since I was a little girl, but I didn't know the writing was in me because I was writing from pain. I was writing from a dark place of being sexually abused, mentally abused, abandoned by my mom and everything. So, and being sexually abused by family members. So, I pretty much was a writer ever since I was 10 years old. I was a writer and didn't know it, but I was writing pain. I was writing my testimony back then. So, what motivated me to step out into stage plays first was my own life testimony. And that's what I wrote, and it was called Who Would Wipe My Tears Away, which later ended up in a movie, Angry Tears. But I wrote my own story first. But how I came about that, a great mentor. I love him. I can't wait till the day God said that me and him gonna meet face to face. But the main mentor I had was David E. Talbert. Um, I'm an author as well, so I wrote my story before I went to a stage play. I wrote the book and I mailed it off to like so many people, just to see who can pick it up and make a story out of it. And one night I was laying there being a newlywed. A strange man called my phone 12 midnight. And I'm like, wait a minute, he had a nice, distinct voice, bass, nice, solid voice. He called me and he said he was David E. Talbert. I thought somebody was playing on my phone. I really did. I thought somebody was joking. I was like, this ain't no doggone David E. Talbert.
this ain't David.
12 midnight, this is one of these old exes I got rid of trying to play on my phone. But Lord beholds, it was David E. Talbert. He had told me he had received my book and wanted to know what did I want to do with it. And I told him, well, I want to do a stage play. And right there, the man stopped me and spoke in my spirit. So that's how my writing actually came out, through the power of someone else encouraging you and believing in you, saying that you can do this. He told me right there, if I take your story, if anybody take your story, they're going to change it. They're going to change it to fit the world. And if you really want your true story to come out, he said, you do it. God said he gave it to you to do it. I'm like, what? He said, God said, you do it. And I'm like, I don't know the first thing about writing a stage play, a script, nothing. But behold, he said, you can do it. I believe in you. He said, I believe in you. You write it. And when he told me that, I prayed and I wrote my first stage play and sold out for the whole weekend. It
Woo!
was it sold out. I mean, you're
Woo!
talking
That
about
gives me chills.
thousands. You're thinking about
Shoot,
thousands.
Tyler Perry's first movie play didn't even sell out. It
No,
sure
my first
didn't.
one
Woo!
sold out where I had to play it again. And people was asking, afterwards, people was coming up to me saying, thank you for telling my story, their story. And it was just the words off of other people being delivered from that young lady. I can remember a young lady telling me her mother didn't even meet her children. And she has stopped talking to her mother over 20 years. Her mother don't even know how many kids she got. And she said, I'm getting ready to drive to Akron and go forgive my mother. And, and right there was where God told me the writing that I have is unique. It's going to set the captain free. It's going to free people from domestic violence, child abuse, sexual abuse, mental illness, people that lost loved ones. All of that, God told me that's what my writing was for. And I'm telling you, believe me, I want to change, but God would not allow me change because I even went to Atlanta and met Tyler Perry and everything to
What
take
was
my
that
stuff
like?
there. I went there to take
Mhm,
that there and everything, but when I went there, God told me no. God told
mhm,
me no, I couldn't. God said I couldn't because it was going to change. Because the platform that he had, he wanted to like make my mother a crackhead, make it totally different when my mother never did drugs. So, if you're going to tell something real, God said, I need you to keep it real at all times. I'm not letting you entertain the people. You have a ministry to deliver people. And
mhm.
right there, it ain't that I didn't want to sign because, honey, at that time I had bills to pay. I needed a new vehicle. Honey, I wanted to sign that contract. And people, I'm serious. I wanted to sign that contract so bad, but God stopped me. God stopped me. He
Mm,
really did. It ain't that I didn't need it. I needed it. I would probably be, wherever man say I'm at today, but not where God say I'm at. I would have been out of place and it would have failed because
mm,
God gave me a mission to accomplish and
mm.
it had to be done.
Wow, wow. So I hope I'm not jumping all over the place because I kind of want people to know all the things that you do.
Yeah.
I want them to really to get to know you. So you were writing your plays, and then after that, did you get into radio, or did that come before or
Yes.
after? Go
Oh,
ahead.
radio came much later. Radio came much
Okay. Okay.
later because after
Mm.
stage plays, I got into film. I met a man, a film director, a minister at that, David L. Walker, in Youngstown, Ohio. Well, he from Warren, Ohio, which is next to me. I met him, and he the one got me into filming. I was just a stage play girl.
Oh. So you were
I was just
stage play and then you
writing.
got into
Yeah.
filming. Oh,
Yes, then
oh
I
my
got into
goodness.
filming. I have written 5 stage play, and one of my stage play got a BET award for the best
Wow.
inspirational storyline. So I have got a award from Brandon Hemby got award, the BET award that he won. I
Oh.
had got an award from that, and they played that the whole month of Black History Month back
Mhm.
then. So this is my award that I had got from BT.
Ooh, it is beautiful.
It's heavy.
Congratulations.
And
Congratulations.
that was the play Trap Was It Really God?
Mhm.
That's the one that I had wrote. So
Tell Brandon I
yeah.
said hey.
He said hello. He sent his love. So as I was saying, David L. Walker, um, I told him I wanted to turn my stage play into a film, my book, Who Will Wipe My Tears Away, into a book. So he read the book. He called me up. He said, I'm going to be honored to make this a film. He said, this got to be a film. He said, it really do. It got to be a film. He said, he took on and he did it. He said, all I need you to do is change the title. So I went home and I prayed and I prayed. And I said, Lord, to change it from Who Will Wipe My Tears Away, what would I do? God said, your tears was angry so many years. So you were writing through angry tears. So
Wow.
that's why we named it Angry Tears.
Angry
And
tears.
and that sold out. the first the first time we showed the premiere, the movie, it showed up. It just sold out. People was in the
Wow.
hallway. People were in the hallway, everything. The theater was packed. So that was so wonderful.
Wow,
So that
wow.
was my
And
first film.
so, in Angry Tears, by the way, is on Amazon Prime. Is it still on there, or
Yes, yes, it's still on Amazon Prime.
so
You
guys
can
check it
see
out? It's
Angry
on
Tears.
Amazon Prime.
Yes, it's still on Amazon Prime. I'm praying to do that over one day because I it's so much more I want to put in that movie that wasn't able to that didn't get put in. But if with the Lord blessing, because the Lord keep waking me up every morning to write something. So
And you
so
know, and that's the thing. You are so creative. You are doing so much. You got Angry Tears out there. You done the radio. You're an author. You wrote a book. You're doing so much, and despite of all of this, your health is not the
yeah,
best, but
yeah,
you're still doing. Would you like to tell folks a little bit about your health and how you were
yeah.
able to overcome?
Well,
Yeah.
I've been battling. First, I had cancer. Back in the day, it's been like 20 something years. Every now and then it tries to trigger up, but I am healed by his stripes. So, I've been sick all my life with lung disease. And back in the day in 95, I ended up in a coma, a 3-month
Mm,
coma, which my whole body shut down. So I was in a coma from December the 31st till May the 21st.
mm,
So being in that coma, the doctors told me that I would have afflictions later through life because my body sat so long. My heart, so I have a lot of heart issues and a lot of lung issues. But look at God, because I'm on
yeah,
24-hour oxygen, 24
mm,
hour oxygen, and God still give me air to breathe, air to
wow.
breathe. Yes.
That's
So,
beautiful. That's beautiful. And I bring that up because this is one of the things that I find very powerful about you. You talk about how you're writing, but your health, at times is not the best. And even to be honest, even with this interview, I asked you, are you up to it? You're like, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna get on there and I'm gonna do my best. Through all of that, you're still writing. You're out there writing. Too Real for You is one of the projects that I'm in, which
yes,
by the way, you guys got to jump up and get behind
yes,
this because
yes,
I hope you don't get mad if I say this, but this woman works so hard, and she tries to come up and she's trying to do this all by herself. But the cast is phenomenal. The people,
yes,
the actors. I looked at the preview. I'm so upset with
yes,
myself because I
yes,
don't have a preview, but I'm going to lead you guys in directions how you
yes.
can go see it. It is freaking awesome. It is awesome, and I can't wait to do my part. And it's
I
like,
know.
and it's like all of this creativity, guys. If you see right
Yeah,
there, there's the Cash App. You know,
yes,
everybody
yes,
that's looking at this, if everybody gives whatever, that'll be great. And the reason
yes.
why I'm doing this, and I hope, and I'm so sorry, Erlene, I don't mean to put you on the spot,
That's
but
okay.
I just feel that your project is coming from a good place. It
It's
brings
coming from a good
awareness.
place.
Yes, it brings
Of things that
awareness.
we suffer, a lot of
Yes,
things that we
exactly. Go ahead.
suffer, from the mental illness to the infidelity through the going to church. Not every church is wrong, but we falls into wrong leadership. And we depend on man more than we do really God. And it's a lot of things. We have a rebellious spirit, a jealous spirit, a envy spirit. It's so much that needs to come out of us. We can be a Christian going to church and still have jealousy of somebody else, how they look and what they drive it. And we don't realize that's still jealousy because we sit behind the scenes and talk about, look at them driving that. Yeah, because they get, no, that's jealousy instead of us being happy for one another. And so this series, it talks about every person, every character, every character is experiencing something. If it's from domestic violence, suicidal attempt, depression, infidelity, lies, wrong baby daddy. So I mean, we got so much going on. Deceit, how corrupt our system can be. You know, how money can be the root of all evil. It can be good, but it also can. When you get money, you want to be in so control. You allow it to control you. So this series of every one of them, from Devil in the Mist till Devil Scorn to Devil in My Mirror, to all of these series got a story. And I'm telling you, y'all gotta follow it, because the end gonna blow your mind. A lot of it gonna blow your mind. Every piece of it gonna be like, what, are you serious? But let me tell you, also it's a main thing that I said that I watched growing up. I'm just now meeting my father's siblings. My one sister, she died of cancer. I didn't get to have a relationship with her. My brother, I'm getting ready to meet him hopefully in September. I'm also got a story in there that this family, people out here making babies and not allowing the siblings to meet one another. And these siblings be rebellious against one another for no reason, because of what the parents done. So it's a lot of that going on. We don't even know that the person across the hallway is your sister or your brother, because your parents kept it as a secret. So a lot of stuff is in this series. A lot. A lot.
And as you can hear, it's very entertaining. So you're gonna have to get your popcorn and your glass of wine, and you're gonna be
Yeah,
like, "What?"
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I
Not
love.
only
Oh, go
I
ahead. Go ahead.
love your character. I'm sorry, but I love every character. I have not one special character, because every character that I am writing, the good thing about how God takes me with these characters, He put me in their situation to write them. He
Okay.
put me in that situation to write it, so I can be able to bring the truth out of it. The thing I love about Portia Love, and I don't want to give too much of Portia Love. Portia Love is fighting through a dark place that no one knows her serious pain. But in a couple of seasons, it's gonna come out. But you're gonna see her conniving, her
Ooh.
envy, her think she better than the world, but also a very sweet person that's broken. So when they find out her story, it's gonna be so wonderful, so wonderful. I'm
I
telling you,
was
then you're
trying.
gonna understand her story.
And that's Portia Love. I play her in Two Wheels for You. There I go right
Yes,
there in that scene, which I love
with that
playing that scene.
attitude, looking down on Monica. You were looking down on Monica.
And I was like,
Yeah, like, girl, bye. But I,
I
I
got.
love every character.
I mean, something. um, when I had the other folks come on and we talk about the different characters and stuff, and I always bring up Portia Love, and I say I enjoy playing Portia Love because Portia
Yes,
Love to me is like she comes off as she's heartless, but I cannot wait for her character to unfold so you can really
yes,
get to know her. I got my script. I'm excited.
yes, yes. Yes, it is so phenomenal. I like every character in this
Yeah.
one. It really threw a ball. It threw a real hard ball. And you just got to continue, because we still have other things. You also was in the short film that I did, the domestic violence film, and that was in the honor of my niece that I lost through domestic violence, and that's called Change to Break. That's on
Mm.
YouTube. That's on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and just watch that for free, share it, whatever. And it's called Chains with the number two and Break. Chains to Break.
Change to
And
break.
not only that,
Yes.
not only
So,
that, I'm going to bring you again in another feature film that I have written called, I'm writing that for Lifetime. And that's called
oh,
Rainy Storms. That's called Rainy Storms. I
oh
wrote
my
that for
goodness.
Lifetime. Yeah.
You
So
know
I'm
that.
excited.
I love you because you're so creative, and you wrote it from your pain, but you bringing these characters out, you're giving them some flavor, some pop. So it's just not looking at just a tragedy, but you're seeing like an exciting
Yeah.
story there. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say, move over other soap operas, because here comes Too Real for You, baby.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, honey. I'm so excited about that. I really
I
am.
am
And
too. I really am.
I'm very honored that you were able to come on this show today. Um, can you tell us a little bit about there's one of Change the Break. Just tell us a little bit more about that.
Change the Break is about a young lady that's being raised by her grandmother. Her grandmother is raising her due to the death of her mom. Her mother was killed through domestic violence, and the young lady ends up following the chain of her mother. Growing up, watching her mother be beaten by her father, she ends up dating a young man that was abusive to her. And grandma is coming to save her, get her out of that, to break them chains. This generational curse got to stop right now. Yes,
Yes, yes. I'm gonna tell you something. That's an awesome movie. Like Miss Erlina said, that it is on YouTube. Please go ahead and support,
yeah,
share it, share it, share it. We had some awesome folks that were in that. Um, you know, it just like even on the set itself, like
yeah,
I mean, just seeing them acting, that they're acting, but I really got emotionally invested into that movie because it really made you like, oh my God, I can't believe this.
yes,
It was done really, really well. The folks who did the
yes, it
filming
was.
did really well.
Yeah.
Who can you tell us the people who
And
actually did
that was filmed by McQuad Ragland out of Wilmington. I love it, young man. I'm gonna be working with him soon. I'm trying to get him to. He's gonna film Rainy Storms for real. He's gonna rain that. He's gonna film that. I
this?
also want to give shout out to Michael Fournet out of Youngstown. Well, he's in Cincinnati, I believe, or Cleveland or Columbus, Ohio. He's somewhere, but he's from Youngstown. Michael Fournet production that filmed the other episode that we just filmed not too long ago that goes toward Too Real for You, which is Scorn Haven. No, yeah, Scorn Haven. We filmed that. So I'm just excited. I have to give shout out to all the film people that just been lifting me up. And Bobby Peoples he lives in Vegas now, but he was in Atlanta that filmed the first three of our Two Will for You,
Mhm.
him and his wife, Renee, Bobby and Renee Peoples. Shout out to them that did a phenomenal job. So, God is just allowing me to meet some film directors, and my dream film director is McQuad to work with forever.
Aw.
McQuad Ragland to work with forever.
Aw.
Yes,
Exciting, exciting. I just want to let you guys know from time to time you'll see a comment that's by Harriet Burnett. She was actually in Change the Break. She played the
yeah,
grandmother. She's a phenomenal actress.
yeah.
I actually had her on here as well. And she's also in the Too Real for You series as well. So,
Oh
with,
yeah, Wicked
yeah.
Stepmama.
Ooh, honey. Ooh,
She playing Wicked Stepmama. She's
she played the
Cinderella
wicked
now.
stepmother. Ooh.
The Wicked Stepmama. She gonna be playing a foster mother, but she the wicked foster mother.
Oh, honey. Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Ooh,
You know,
yes,
she carries on. She plays many different characters.
yes, she
Very
does. Yes,
believable. She did an excellent job in Change the
yes,
Break. You guys got to
yes, she
see that.
did.
Boy, she one of them
Her
grandmothers.
and the young lady,
Yes,
yes, see, oh my God, Rodriguez, she did a wonderful, even
yes, yes,
the
Rodriguez.
young
Yes,
man, all of them, they just did a phenomenal job.
they did a phenomenal job. They did a phenomenal job. I'm very proud of them. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I hate this. We're coming to an end, but you
I
know what?
know.
we listen. I can't wait to get on that on there and do my
Yeah.
best job for you, because you are a phenomenal writer. I love your storyline. I'm blessed to be part of it. If you
Yeah.
got anything else that you want to tell folks, like real fast,
I
just
was
to.
going to tell you, if anybody wants to follow us, all they got to do is go to Too Real for You, like the Cash App up there, Too Real for You, .net. And that's our website. So a lot of stuff is on there too. If you don't have Amazon Prime and you want to watch something for free, we also puts it up on our Facebook, on our website. But the only reason why I don't, the other series, it has to come down because we got a contract now for it. So I have to pull it soon from Amazon Prime, and they're gonna distribute it all over. So you'll get to watch it on every platform that you turn on, even go to the store of Walmart and buy it. So
Ooh, honey, nice,
oh
nice,
yeah,
nice. Listen, you guys, please support Too Real for You. Support this beautiful young lady. She's working hard. She's doing her best. She's very creative. Um, you know, it's a blessing to have you on this show. Um,
thank you.
I'm gonna give you a virtual hug, because if you guys
Good.
understand the blessing that this lady is giving, she's giving so many people opportunities. She really is. So if you guys can stand behind her and support her, and as you can see, why I'm like so proud to be part of her production. And
Oh, I'm so proud
like
to have you.
you
So
guys,
proud to have you.
thank
Also,
you.
before we go, if you're a reader too, I'm also an author. Every book, every time I write something from the stage plays or whatever, it is on Amazon Prime and also Barnes and Noble. So I have 5 books out there, 5 books out there,
Ooh, 5 books,
and
y'all.
writing some more.
I love it. I love it. You guys, if you enjoyed today's show, please go ahead and subscribe if you didn't have a chance to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Please share this video as much as you can. Like, I ain't going to get offended. Just go ahead and share. Leave your comments so we can get back to it. Let us know what you think about the video. This is your girl, Dee Dee Walker, live. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming on here.
Thank
Uh,
you.
oh my
Thank you.
gosh. You
And
guys.
keep
Oh,
me
and
lifted up in prayer because I have surgery Wednesday. So y'all just keep me lifted up in prayer.
I definitely will. I definitely will. Guys, keep her up in prayer. Really do. Keep her up in prayer.
Thank
Oh,
you.
before I go, I definitely have to mention the sponsors for the Didi Walker Live Show, which is EM Magazine, which is an online fashion magazine. They got a new issue out. Go ahead and check it. If you hit show below, you can go ahead and go directly to that, and to RemTek Solutions, which is an IT company that takes care of all of your IT needs. So you could do things like early and you could write your book or whatever you need to do. So I love you. I love you. I love
Love
you. I
you,
love
love
you.
you too.
Harriet said that she's praying. I got some people that are
Amen.
inboxing saying that they're praying too. We love
Thank
you,
you.
Irvina. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being such a
Thank
blessing.
you. All right. Bye bye.